Muchas gracias, gracias por la invitación. Para mí es...
So, you're very welcome, Eva Copa. I really thank you for inviting me. I have new experiences here related to the implementation of various goals in our country, the country I represent. As I said, I come back from Lalto city. It's a young city. I am 35 years old, and for 2 years I've been the mayor of the city. There are millions of people living in the city, and till 2050 we shall have about 50 million residents. So we need to specify properly the needs that our city has. As to the pandemic, I have to say that it affected us very strongly. Not only us, probably everyone, because nobody of us was prepared for such a strong strike of the pandemic, of COVID-19 pandemic. 80% of our residents were affected by this disease. We were strongly affected from the point of view of economics. The number of small companies decreased, and as to the coordination with the central government, it's very important because this allowed us to get vaccination and to continue our daily activities. For us, it's very important how the national governments are creative so that they cause that the vaccinations get to all the sectors, even to the more vulnerable ones. We had to develop new intervention mechanisms what concerns the creation of new jobs and the economy, the orange economy, green economy. I don't know how to call it differently in accordance with our needs. We got very interesting experience in El Alto. We had the competition of initiatives organized in the internet. We created a platform that was organized by young people, and it was surprising to us because young people between 19 and 25 years old, they had very interesting ideas. In a large scope, they used various traditional medicine methods, but also developed technologies and new scientific theories. And we became aware that thanks to the epidemics, we sort of abandoned the directions followed by our predecessors. They used to use traditional herbs. So the young people, what they did, they industrialized some methods. We produced the eucalyptus cream and other herbs, so it facilitated the development of our economy. And we noticed also the increase of the social awareness in terms of helping to other people. Some people could not go shopping, so what did the young people do? They organized themselves in groups, and the groups supported older people in shopping. So I think that this experience to a large extent had impact for humanizing the awareness level, the consciousness level of our society. We covered by help the most vulnerable sectors, that is women and with children, older people, and apart from it, simultaneously with using the traditional medicine and modern medicine, scientific medicine, it helped us to identify our life with the traditions that we have around. It was a great experience. It was the new mechanism that we are preparing now. We're creating new tools supporting the development and economic development and including women to social life. This gives us brings us great results. So we created quick reaction groups or rapid reaction groups that shall be also important if we face a new pandemic. I think that at the time we are going to the fifth wave of the pandemic, and of course there are new movements that are close to the ones that were created before, and we should not forget about political issues, because we need to have the political will for the instruments that we developed on the regional governments level to have those entities, the tools to be used if we face new pandemics. We would like to share those experiences and to hand over the tools that we created, not forgetting about new technologies, about the tradition. So we would like to address the new local government entities to support them in the face of the fifth wave of the pandemic.